if you're asking yourself, or you may have had this question in the past, even for a second, like, okay, if this thing squeezes, and we do know it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it does, okay? Because the data and the due diligence we are, sharing with you on YouTube, not only my channel, but all the other intelligent people out there. I mean, everything is just lining up, with the fact that other assets are dropping, even though the fact that hedges are selling to liquidate and raise money may not be the only driver behind the market sell-off recently, but I do believe it is participating on that as well. Now, when it does squeeze, okay, there are multiple prices target out there, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and even a million. Okay, now the question is, when do you actually sell? Okay, when it does touch, for example, 100 or 500, and then you do know, or you may be seeing around 1,000, when do you actually sell? So that's a tricky question, right? I think it all depends on your strategy. Not all the people holding AMC stock are in for the long term. People are just waiting for the squeeze to happen, and everybody has a number in mind. Like, if I have 100 shares of AMC and it does reach 500, maybe that is my magic price, because I've never hold or be sitting on 50,000 in the past. Okay, then maybe it would trigger that a kind of fear of missing out, and then boom, I will sell. Now, if I'm holding 10,000 shares and it does reach 100, or it does reach 500, and I'm waiting on 1,000 because my entire portfolio it's much more bigger than that price, then yeah, maybe I will continue to hold. Now, that is considering the share amount that you do hold. Now, there are other people that are in just for swing trade, meaning they bought low, and whenever it hit high, they will sell in order to wait another pullback, buy again, and sell when it does hit another high again, and that's how they're making money off of AMC, which is called swing trading. So for those, basically they will be in and out. Okay, so they pretty much have no number, except if they bought high and then it dipped and dipped again, and they're kind of stuck, and they're just waiting for the stock price to hit their average cost again, and then they will be getting out. All right, and then you have day traders. Day traders, they don't care. They're really in, they buy, poop, and then they sell, make it a profit, or whether sell at loss, and then come in the next day and start playing again. And then you have people holding for the long term. Maybe because they were in AMC stock before the whole short squeeze started, which is my case, and because they did believe that AMC has a future, ahead of it as a company. So for those people, it will be a lot more easier to hold per se. But I'm just looking about the numbers here. Now, when it comes to psychology, which I think psychology has 90% to do and to play into stock trading or investment rather than the maths itself. And the reason behind it is because everybody has either fear of missing out, or everybody has that inner reason why they are holding a stock. And for a lot of us in AMC as a community of apes, it's been really the idea of making the hedges pay, because for so long they've been manipulating the market, and they continue to do so, right? And they probably continue to do so after AMC, maybe to a lesser extent. But the fact of the matter is, they've always used tricks and tips and strategies and tactics in order to always try to screw the little man. And that is why a lot of people are really holding on to this, and they'll say, even though they have 4 shares or 10 shares or even one single share, they are really waiting for AMC to hit $1 million just to make the hedges pay. Okay, that's the major reason of a lot of us are holding. Now, a caveat to that is everybody has a number, and not the fear of missing out, but everybody will start freaking out if the price drops when we'll hit like 500 or 100 or even 1,000. I guarantee you, some diamond hands will quickly turn into paper hands. Okay, so the answer to this question to end, guys, is your number is what will make the price at which you sell, because only you knows the reason why you got into the play for AMC. And that's it.